Cannon Beach is a small coastal community in Oregon, and the best way to get there is to use Route 101, which runs down the state's sandy coastline. But if you want to visit Cannon Beach, you will likely have to take Highway 101. During the daylight hours, the highway gives the impression of being completely normal. Yet, if you believe the urban legends, a ghost resembling a mummy stalks the roadway at night in search of unsuspecting travelers to kill. Sawmills in Oregon experienced an upsurge in production due to the construction boom that occurred as a direct result of the labor shortages during the Second World War. It should come as no surprise that the frequency of accidents increased as workers at the mills hurried to accomplish their responsibilities, as this was the primary factor driving the pace of labor. A severe thunderstorm caused a logger to slip and slide under one of the saw blades, which caused severe lacerations all over his body. The accident occurred after the storm. As a result of the severity of the cuts sustained, his entire body was wrapped in bandages when the ambulance finally arrived, thanks to the prompt actions of his coworkers who called for assistance. The ambulance took off at high speed. However, when it approached a bend on Highway 101 close to Cannon Beach, the wet road caused the vehicle to crash. In a short period, the police arrived and discovered the medics unconscious and the man who had been wrapped in bandages missing. A search was carried out throughout the subsequent 3 days, but it was terminated at some point. There were no reports of him going into a hospital, and there were no sightings. Yet many people believed that this dead body would eventually be located due to his injuries. One tiny fragment of a bloody bandage was discovered after the search. Some years later, during the late-night hours, a young couple stopped their pickup vehicle along a remote part of Cannon Beach on Highway 101. The two people heard rustling sounds from the neighboring woods moments after parked their vehicle, but they dismissed them as caused by the wind. As the vehicle began to shake as if someone had climbed onto the back of it, the two individuals were overcome by the stench of putrefying flesh. When they peered through the narrow window, they were frightened to see a man in bloody bandages staring back at them. The man with the bandages started screaming and banging on the truck's roof. The motorist turned the key in the ignition and accelerated quickly out of the parking space, veering dangerously down the road and narrowly escaping a collision. When they finally came to a halt and turned around, the man wearing the bandage was nowhere to be found. The driver stopped the vehicle in a well-lit spot and quietly got out of the cab to inspect the cargo area. There he discovered a bloody piece of bandage that had been taken off of the other person and was lying on the ground. Since then, there have been multiple stories of the bandaged man appearing to other people either in the trunk or on the roof of their vehicles. Some believe his presence has been responsible for several unfortunate incidents and fatalities. According to the urban legends, the bandaged man has since been transformed into a ghoul or zombie seeking flesh to consume. It is rumored that the bandaged man is responsible for the disappearance of many pets along Cannon Beach, as the animals are eventually found dead or partially consumed. Some have stated that he is now a ghost that wanders around Highway 101 in Cannon Beach, with his spirit permanently attached to the area where he passed away. If you are driving along Highway 101 and your automobile suddenly fills with the putrid odor of rotting flesh, you should be looking for the bandaged guy since he is probably nearby. This was all for today. I hope you liked the video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Stay safe, and we will be right back soon with another video. For more information, subscribe and watch other videos from our channel.